Hey guys, welcome back to the TheConnoisseur Reviews. I had a chance to watch Knives Out this past Christmas holiday weekend/week, and this is Rian Johnson's redemption arc, guys. For anyone that doubted Rian Johnson's ability as a writer-director after Star Wars, you guys have to eat your words because he made a movie that is hilarious, that is very smart, filled with a lot of heart, and subverts the genre. This is a modern-day Mary Shelley murder mystery whodunit, and he subverts all sorts of tropes, expectations, and you think the story's going one way and it takes its turn. You're rooting for one character and then you start doubting that one, and it just keeps going in this vicious cycle. And then the plot of the movie is ruined. You kind of see who does it about halfway through the film, but then you're trying to figure it out, and where is this all leading up to? What is the ultimate end? And that's where this movie is. It's a long journey of great characters, wacky ideas, concepts, and then little hints of clues sprinkled without that if you're not paying too much attention to, you're going to miss it. And then when it goes back to it, you're like, oh, so that's what it was referring to. And you're just going to watch this movie and just be so darn entertained. It has a wonderful cast of characters. I think the ensemble is great. Chris Evans, outside of Captain America, is a joy to watch in a very different role than we're normally used to. Jamie Lee Curtis, while her role is small, which is disappointing because you don't use Jamie Lee Curtis for a small amount, she has a very important role in this movie. Michael Shannon's great in this movie. I think the two standouts are Ana de Armas and Daniel Craig, who are the heart and soul of the film. Ana de Armas gives a wonderful performance. She's an actress to look out for. She makes you feel and wonder and care and be the fly on the wall while you're also very much invested into the film. Christopher Plummer's great. And like I said, Daniel Craig's detective in this film is hilarious. He has this cockney, weird country southern accent. And you're like, where the heck is this coming from? And the whole time you're like, this guy's a goofball. And then when the mystery is solved and it starts racing towards the last act, you're like, oh my God, this guy is he's a genius. And that's what this movie is all about. It is about subverting expectations. You think these characters are written one way, they're only going to go a certain way. But when the film starts wrapping up and going towards the end, you're like, okay, I see where it's going. And this movie manages to throw in political themes and elements without being in your face. And it just does a really good job at it. I want to see more of a Knives Out-esque movie. I want to see a Knives Out 2 with Daniel Craig's detective going all over the world, all over the country, solving mysteries and, just trying to learn, just have a wonderful cast of characters. And I think that's what this movie is great at doing. It is wonderfully directed. It's edited well. The soundtrack, the music is really good and engaging. The story is involving. And one thing I wonder is how this movie will hold up on a second viewing after you know who does it and their motivations and whatnot. I wonder how it will live up to a second viewing. Is it going to be like Sixth Sense, where you can go watch it and you pick up on little hints and clues throughout the movie that the director left for you, and you're like, okay, it made total sense. Why didn't I see it from the beginning? Or is it just going to be something that once that's ruined for you, that there's no real reason to watch this movie again? But I feel like it's going to be more of the former than the latter. But having said that, I think this movie is wonderful. It's great. It's great entertainment. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's well worth the watch. Go watch it. Support this movie. Let's hope that they make a sequel to it. Rian Johnson made a truly wonderful movie. And have you guys seen Knives Out? And if you have, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And now, as always, if you like this review, like, comment, subscribe. And follow me on my various social media sites at AwesomeRonaldK or on my Tumblr at TheConnoisseur Reviews. All right, guys. Gucci.